Number 1. Gi-young gambles at a horse racing place and is betting on a horse to win. This is foreshadowing the whole reason why the game was made, to bet on people to win. Number 2. After winning his bet, he makes 4,560,000 won, which foreshadows his number, 456. Number 3. The present Gi-young gets resembles how each player died in red light, green light. The present was wrapped in a black box that contains a gun that shoots fire. In red light, green light, eliminated players were shot, wrapped in a box, and then burned. Number 4. The color that each player picks from the Dokchi game decides if they're going to be a player or a staff. We later see on the giant screen that every player used blue when they played for the 100,000 won. Number 5. The red light, green light doll has a hair clip that resembles the squid. Number 6. During the red light, green light game, you can see Ilnam has almost no shade of green on the motion detectors, compared to all the other players, which foreshadows his involvement with the creation of the game. When Gi-young gets robbed, you can actually see Sae-byuk's hands start to rise, which I thought was a good detail they included. Number 8. What I thought was satisfying was that when Sae-byuk grabs Deok-soo's hair in the red light, green light game, she's actually getting payback from an earlier scene when he did the same thing. Number 9. I just find this one detail funny. When the staff first walk in for the first time, Deok-soo and Sae-byuk are standing in the middle of the room, yet in the next shot they have somehow managed to teleport on each side. We all remember when Deok-soo cut the line for seconds in episode 3, and it ended up with a player getting killed trying to get his food back, and it later led to a riot. This surprise rule being discovered was foreshadowed before, when Deok-soo cuts the line for the first time when they were signing consent forms. Number 11. I believe the frontman's mask was originally a staff's mask. I think that since the frontman's role in the game never was supposed to exist, they never had a mask planned, but since he did become a part of it, his mask was probably just a recycled staff mask since the eyes are the exact same as the rest. Number 12. When Gi-young is waiting for the car to pick him up, there's a red light behind him, symbolizing that he's not a part of what he's about to go through yet. He could still get out of it, but once he gets in the car and the gas starts going, there's no turning back. And this is symbolized once we see a green light in the next shot. Number 13. There's an interesting parallel between the scene with Gi-young in the bathroom with the loan sharks, as well as when his leg was grabbed by a person begging for his life during red light, green light.
Yeah, huh? Because there are so many capillaries up there.
Oh no, don't do this. I don't want to die.
Your blood was tasty.
Please, I don't want to die.
The loan sharks let him live, but Gi-young chooses to let him die. It really shows how this place can corrupt a person. The perfect example of this is Sung-woo. He steals from Ali to let him die, he pushes number 69 to killing himself, and he mercilessly kills Sae-byuk at number 17. Number 14. This could just be a continuity error, but during the red light, green light game, there's an interesting moment that you could almost never notice. Notice how on the grid, player 154 is eliminated, yet in the next scene, we see him crawling in pain trying to escape. This shows that the game thought he got eliminated, since he obviously must have got shot but not killed. This could show that even the most secure setup has flaws, and we definitely see that when Jano manages to sneak in. Number 15. The cat Gi-young feeds on his way home is a big parallel to Ali. Gi-young feeds the cat fish he got. Even though he struggles with money, he's still willing to give away his food to just some random street cat. Now compared to breakfast during episode 3, Gi-young gives Ali his milk even though the players hardly get any food in that place. Both foods are also stuff cats mainly like to eat. I also looked up symbolisms for cats, and they can symbolize independence and curiosity, and we see this throughout the show. Like the way Ali asks a lot of questions about the games and about army training camps.
Soldiers all training together?
He also shows independence when he firmly tells his boss what he wants. Cats also can symbolize protection and strength. Ali was a big help during the riot and made sure to help his team at all cost. Not to mention the fact that he was willing to risk his own life to catch a random person he never met during red light, green light. That catch took some strength too, especially with one hand. He was also in the back of the rope during tug of war, which Ilnam describes as needing a
Strong and dependable.
player to be as the anchor. However, cats can also be associated with darkness, and we see this when Ali steals from his boss and leaves him injured in one of the machines.